Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug you. Long Boys Blues 1975.
Welcome back to another arcade versus home port. In this video we'll be playing The Punisher in the arcade, released by Capcom in 1993 and I believe running on the CPS2 hardware, against the Sega, Megadrive and or Genesis version released in 1994 by Capcom and actually developed by Sculptured Software. This video is going to be a little bit different because in the series so far I've tried to show the best home ports, or the best version where there was more than one, sometimes there isn't, of the arcade port of a beloved arcade machine. There is only the Megadrive version. And it's considered to be a bit poor and was a financial failure. Whether that was down to the fact that it was such a late game, I don't know, but I love this in the arcades, and also in the arcades this was a massive hit. It considered one of the best side-scrolling beat-em-ups at the time. You play as the Punisher, or you can play as, I was going to say Nick Cage, oh my god, that would be amazing, or Nick Fury, think Nick Fury from the comics, and it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up with elements of shooting where you go after the Kingpin and fight various bosses along the way. It's uber violent, and yeah, it's absolutely fantastic, and I loved it. And obviously, as I said, we're compared to the Mega Drive version, which isn't very good, but it's the only version there is, and I love the Punisher. Quick catch up here. I friggin' love the Punisher. I cannot tell you how much I loved them in the 90s. I prefer adult Punisher now, like Punisher Max and stuff like that, but in the 90s I was so into my Marvel comics and absolutely adored Punisher. So this was my bread and butter in the arcades for sure. Right, money. Their heads are tiny and their bodies are big because they're comic book characters. Right, I'm gonna go with the Punisher because hey, if you could play it as one or the other, then you gotta go as the Punisher, haven't you? This is this, because he's got anger management issues and stuff. Obviously it's the story of Frank Castle, who witnessed a mob hit in, well, the original one, a mob hit in Central Park, and so they killed his family in front of him and left him for dead, and he came back as the Punisher and basically just blew shit up and killed a lot of people. Now, right off the bat, you can tell it's a Capcom game. See, if all the money I've got so far, I just go and retire now. My lives are bottom left, my health is top left, it tells you what you're picking up. I've got a time limit. Oh. It's just got solid, chunky, thudding controls, and yeah, it looks like a Capcom game, plays like a standard beat 'em up, but let's be honest, who else did beat 'em up games as good as Capcom? Right, gonna run up. Oh, what's going on back here? Oh yeah, you can run but you can't hide. Should have said punk. Outside, very final fight. There you go. Off gun. We'll use it. Pick up more guns, we'll use them. Oh, look at this. It's lovely graphics. I mean, is it going to win any awards? Well, he's got a limited amount of strength. I got a grenade. Is it going to win any awards? No. Does it need to? No. Because we like side-scrolling beat-em-ups. They were the bread and butter of the 90s. How do I use my grenade? I'll flank it. It's cheesy now. We can understand why they updated it in the TV series and the movies and stuff like that, and how even in the comic book series. But I do like his original sort of spanking jumpsuit. What happened to my guns? Stereotypical kung fu guy or karate guy? Batter up. Oh, you bastard. Hi, Fido. Look, kids, a phone box. Oh wait, kids don't know what they are. They carry them in their pockets these days. They also doubled as a portable toilet. Or portable toilet. Look at the size of that bus. Right. It's just, do you know what? This is what beat 'em ups were back then. Mixing up stuff like this. Mid-level boss or final boss. I don't know. Pretty accurate, some of the characters to the comic book. The door's open. I like the fact that the drivers just carry on. Oh, damn it, I'm 2 days from retirement. Hey! Bowling with people. Oh, there's his health at the bottom. Scully. Oh, wait, hang on, have I got it? Oh, that was my grenade, it was a different button. Or was that him? Oh, he moves well for a big guy. Everyone in this game is angry. Of course they are, it's the Punisher. I would definitely recommend the original introduction, a go back graphic novel and check out the Punisher Max series when he first came in. An older Punisher, he was still from the Vietnam War, so he's like Clint Eastwood, chiseled and old, but he was so good that he's still combat effective and amazing against people half his age. And it's just amazing. It's really, really dark and gritty and violent. And a bloke gets his balls cut off and they rush him to the hospital and he's got them in a polystyrene coffee cup and he keeps telling his partner to slow down because he doesn't want to spill his balls. Seriously, check it out. It's amazing. Balls. No pun intended. I got samurai sword. See, it's everything. Pick up anything, use anything, weapons, knives, axes. Lions, tigers, oh my. Points for that quote. That's a bit out there. Oh look, is that Microchip? Obviously Microchip was Newman. He was in the first movie. Second movie. Actually, I like the second movie, even though it's considered very silly and stupid. But yeah, Newman was your weapons dealer, weapons tech bloke. Newman, Microchip. Ha! I've just blurred Punisher and Seinfeld into one glorious universe. Have a little bit of a look at the second level and then we'll jump into the Megadrive and prepare ourselves for disappointment. But as always, it's to see what, I want to see what you like to, do you consider it disappointment or was it all we had back then? Please don't kill me. Stole that from Batman. Thanks and goodbye. Hey, see? Even in the game he kills them. Oh yeah, look at this. The only way to get into the castle will be via the drain pipe of the swimming pool. That's a big drain pipe. Bruno won't escape me this time. Bruno! Sorry. Tired. Haven't got my reading glasses on. So it comes up with the swimming pool. Convenient. Oh, alarm. What can I say? What I've said previously, these sort of beat-em-ups were just bread and butter. And obviously it's amazingly good fun to play. Got your axe. Now I'm going to get your nose. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why didn't Capcom convert this themselves? Or I should save that for when we play the Megadrive version, shouldn't I? Oh, look at that. Multitasking with the same weapon. Guess you're not wearing Kevlar, Frankie baby. Frankie baby. Point to that quote. Ah, screw it. I'll give you a hint. It's Bill Murray. Right, let's jump into the Megadrive version and see how disappointing it really is in comparison. That's how you make an entrance, people. So here we go, this is the Punisher on the Sega Mega Drive. Actually, it was released in 1995, so that's very, very late. It's not made by Capcom, they did release it. It's made by Sculptured Software. It was a financial failure and generally considered to be very, very poor. I'm guessing the reason Capcom didn't do it themselves, because all their own home ports are absolutely fantastic. By the way, there is no SNES port of this. It's 1995, they were probably concentrating on the newer consoles. Now, it does resemble it, and it does play like this, and to some degree obviously these home versions are never going to truly be completely 100% authentic to their arcade parents. Well, that's kind of cool. Anyway, it's giving the history of Frank Castle becoming the Punisher there. Let's get into it. Right, there you go, the Punisher play game options. I'm going to go straight into play game. Right, Frank on the left. See, they look the part. Nick on the right. Still says it should be Nick Cage. Does he scream? He's tiny. He doesn't scream. He's shy. Yeah. Now you can see immediately it takes a hit. I mean, I'm playing this on my Pi, so the resolution's going to be different. But lacking the animation, a lot of it. Lacking the size. Lacking the speed. It is a pretty poor conversion. We won't hold that against it though. Volume's all over the shop as well. I want to have that pizza on the floor. I mean, if you were... See, we put up with stuff, didn't we? Because we had no alternative, because we were massive fans of the arcade. So, if you were a massive fan of the arcade, I mean, I jumped ship at this point, was on my own PlayStation, but imagine they did it on that. You probably would have tolerated or put up with it. If you had it back in the day, I would love to know what you thought. Your moves are in here. I mean, he looks like the Punisher. You just got to remember what other games are out by this point on Mega Drive to realise. There we go. What a poor conversion this is. What's going on back here? I mean, it's faithful, we'll say that. You can run, but you can't hide. Street level. Bit better, now it's not so dark. Right, I haven't got a gun. do I have to take the guns off them? Yes. What use their guns? Don't like that. Food in trash cans, oil cans, trash cans, rubbish bins. I'm British. Grenade, button 3. That's how you use the grenade. You have to do it by jumping. Oh, a wrestler. Yeah, it's... I mean, even when you consider the difference between the hardware in the arcade and the Megadrive, this is not a very good version. Would I have liked it back in the day? Well, if I hadn't been on my Sony PlayStation, probably would have, simply because I love the arcade machine and I wanted to play it. Right. Phone box. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I can see why it was slated. It's got a charm, and it is kind of growing on me. Hey, I punched a knife out of the air. Of course I did. I'm the friggin' Punisher. Oh. Well, so did he. I want my chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh yeah, you got your double buttons to do your move that takes your health. Hey. Music's alright, a bit weak compared to the arcade. Again, that's to be expected with the Megadrive. Shit. That's a bit awkward. Right, we're gonna go on the bus. Double tap and you roll along the floor, and then you can do that charging sidekick. There we go. Wait for it to catch up. You know what, I would have been happy with this. The boss is the wrong colour, but it's the right size. That's important. Run for your lives. Right. Why do they not make it yellow? There we go. Is there a driver? You're finished now, Bruno. Bruno's been on a diet. You know what? It is growing on me, I will be honest. I don't even know what I picked up there. It is a little bit sluggish, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if that's because there's more than a few people on the screen. Well, Bruno's just been working out and I haven't. Like the bloke in the second Punisher movie. Well, technically you could say the third Punisher movie. I actually like the Dolph Lundgren movie. It's cheesy, I know. Now give it life! Okay, it's on standard difficulty. Bruno's a bit of a pussy. If only the sprites were a little bit bigger, I'd be a little bit more forgiving on it, I feel. I feel? Observational, Dave. Alright, skip. Ow, that's loud. I apologise. Or maybe it's not loud to you, maybe it's just loud to me. Oh, is that all the shit I picked up? Maybe I should just get a white stick. Kill him? Oh, I didn't shoot. Oh, they probably dumbed it down for the home, didn't they? There we go. So it's accurate. I'm assuming it's got all the levels. The only way you can get into that castle would be via the drain pipe of the swimming pool. It's not a drain pipe, it's a friggin' canal. I only got one life. I mean, I do like that, because obviously it's going for that comic book feel. So location-wise, you know, it does a reasonable job of what it's trying to, you know, to be. It's just like I said, you know, this is probably the weakest game I've done so far, or conversion in this series, but some of the stuff the Megadrive did, I mean, look at Super Ghouls and Ghosts, regular Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know, was this, did they dial this in for a quick buck? I don't know, if I was Capcom, I would have had someone properly do it. Again, at this point, no, was the interest in the Megadrive just waning? Nice palm trees. It is satisfying kicking the snot out of it, I'm not gonna lie. Hey! Oh, what's that? Shadow... Is that a new person? I don't recall them. Always mixed it up. I'll give it points for that. Shadow person with a flaming sword. Your sword, it means nothing to me. Ow. His knife, on the other hand. Oh, it's a bird. So we do it, Pow Tow. Yeah, fly kick for the window. Well, there you go. Do you know what? I haven't played it in ages. It's not an amazing port, but it's not as bad as people said. I guess at this point we were just expecting something a lot closer to the arcade game, but if I had this and I only had a Megadrive back then, being a massive fan of the arcade, do you know what? I would have been happy with it. But as always, I'd love to know what you think. Did you love the arcade? Did you not? Or did you love it so much that when this came out, were you happy with it? Or do you think it stunk like all the magazines did? Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.